Today we are going to be working on this 2013 Fiat 500, just the base, and we have a oil leak coming from, I believe, the PCV system. So let me take off this engine cover and I'll show y'all exactly where the leak is coming from. Alright, so I have the engine cover off, and now we can go right under here, under this black box, and if I can position you correctly, you can see this yellow stream, and that is oil, and you can see a little bit around that black plastic part. It's kind of seeping through there. Now I've replaced this before, about 10,000 miles ago, and I replaced it about 10,000 miles before that. So at this point, this rubber O-ring is kind of becoming a regular maintenance item that I have to do every 10,000 miles. So as it's common on my car, it's probably common on yours. So I'm going to be showing y'all how to fix that leak. So the first thing he wants to do is remove these 8mm bolts. Then this front cover will come off, and this right here will just pop off. Then after that, you have 3 8mm bolts, 2 on the side and 1 all the way in the back here, which is going to be hard to get to. So I have a small quarter ratchet with, I believe, a 4-inch extension with a swivel attachment on it and the 8mm socket, which will perfectly be able to reach back there. So let me start taking it apart. And you also have to remove this hose, and you have this one right here. It will just pop off from right here, just like that. And you have another one over here. But let me start disassembling it. All right, well, I got the screws removed on this one. This just pops right off, and this will just bend back and pull up and out, just like that. This is also a good time to check the filter and replace it if need be. And what you see is a little brown, some areas, but I think it's good. So we can place this aside, and now we can focus on the 3 8mm bolts that go all the way around, just like that. All right, well, I got all the bolts around loosened. Now I'm just loosening the bracket over here for this air pipe hose, or intake hosing. Just pops right off, as you can see, and now this whole thing will just lift up and out. And there's a hose on the back that holds onto it. Now this whole piece comes right out, and just set it to the side. Now this is also a good time for spark plugs. As you can see, all the spark plugs are right here in the coil packs, and also good to inspect your valve cover gasket. But onto the main important item is this black box here, which I believe is the PCV valve, or the crank ventilation system. So every engine has blow-by, and it pressurizes the engine or crankcase. So to get rid of that and to help remove that so your engine doesn't just explode, basically, the extra air is thrown back into your intake. So it goes through this black box, which also helps to filter out all the oil vapors. And then this hose, which connected to the intake, sends all that air back into the intake to go through the engine. So right underneath, maybe see it a little bit better, you have this black part that goes down to the valve cover. It's a hole that also helps relieve the crankcase pressure to go into this black box, and that's what is leaking. As you can see from right here, we have a nice golden brown stream of oil. So to remove this box, you have a 8mm kind of ratchet thing right here. Then we just have this vacuum hose, which will pull up and out. Then we have a 10mm bolt right here, and one right there. Then this box will just lift up and out. All right, so I got everything unbolted, got this removed, and I actually just unclamped it from the intake manifold back here, as it was easier than just pulling it off right here because this is stuck on. I got all the bolts removed, and now this should, a little wiggle, come right out. As you can see, this is the part, whole system. And let me put that to the side. And now, as you can see clearly, this O-ring and where the oil was seeping down, which first made me think it was a valve cover, but followed it up to this seal, as I've already replaced 2 times. So as you can see, what happens is that O-ring flattens out. See, it's basically flat. Well, it is flat now, so oil can easily just seep by. So we'll need to just replace this O-ring, clean up the surrounding area with brake clean, and in another 10,000 miles, I'll have to probably replace this again. So what I'm going to use to take this O-ring off is just a regular pick. So just a regular 90-degree angle pick. And another thing is that this hole leads directly into your engine, so you do not want anything to fall in. So I have this blue shop towel, and just stuff it into that hole, make sure nothing goes in. So I'm just going to take my pick, go under the seal, kind of pry it out like this, and now I have it round, and I'm gonna go around while lifting up. And as you can see, comes right off. So this is nothing special, it's just the O-ring, and I have a box of O-rings that are different sizes, so I'll find the right one and just replace this. Alright, so I have the new O-ring. As you can see, it's all round, and size comparison to the old one, so this is the right size. But first, I already started cleaning it, but there's a lot of oil and gunk in the groove. So what I'm going to do is use a can of brake clean to get everything off, and especially down here, because that's how I see if it's leaking oil. So just a little blast and it's good to go. Now we can install the O-ring. Alright, so I got the O-ring, and what you want to do is place it in the groove on one side. Then with your fingers, kind of work it around, and there you go. It pops right into place. And as you can see, compared to the last one, this O-ring protrudes out, which it should do, as when you place the PCV over this, it'll compress, making a good, nice seal. So what you want to do from here is get your valve, and then just come under here and line up the hole. It's going to be a tight fit now, but once you got it in place, just push it down and you'll have it on. Then it's the reverse. Put all the hoses back, put the intake piece back, and you're good to go. So I got everything put back. I didn't torque anything as nothing is too important. I just used my 1/4-inch ratchet and just gave it a good snug. Especially be careful on these right here, as it just screws into plastic and you don't want to strip it. So we completed it. All I need to do, put back the cover, just like that, and the car is good to go. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe for more tutorials. If you're interested in anything else on this car, just leave it down below and I can help you figure out how to diagnose or repair whatever you need. So make sure you watch the other videos and see you next time.